Hello and welcome to another episode of the Expense Savvy Show, and I'm your host, Bo Eckstein. And on today's show, we're going to discuss the resignation tsunami happening right now and what that means to you as the employer, what you can do to combat this resignation tsunami. And let's dive into what's going on. I've got some interesting stats here from SHRM, which is a human resource trade association. In their research, nearly half of the executives surveyed quoted that they experiencing a much higher turnover than usual within the last 6 months. Specifically, 93% of these executives also reported that it's taking a lot longer to fill these positions. 84% of these executives are agreeing that openings are not going unfulfilled for longer periods than before, agreeing that openings are going unfilled for longer periods than before the COVID-19 pandemic. Employees are leaving their jobs to pursue new opportunities in record numbers, making hiring and retaining talent a significant challenge for employers across the country, quoted from Johnny Taylor, Jr. of SHRM. He's the president and chief executive officer there. I was reading an article. And so this is very fascinating times that if you go into any restaurant, I was just in IKEA yesterday, for example, and they were so short-staffed, I waited about 45 minutes just to I wanted to order a desk, and I had to go to a desk and speak to a person working there so they could put in a 6-digit code and actually order the desk so I could go pick it up at the counter. And that took about an hour. So there's not only restaurants and IKEAs of the world and Targets and all these hourly workers are resigning in record numbers. And not just the hourly workers, we're talking about executives and people working at bigger companies as well. So what's going on? I think obviously the pandemic has changed the way people value their time. They want to be with their families. They want to be able to work from home. And if they can make similar amount of money and not have to leave their house, that's appealing during the COVID, obviously, because people don't want to be around a bunch of people coughing and the potential of getting sick. So you're seeing this in record droves. So how do we combat this resignation tsunami? We've talked about this on other episodes, but let's talk about the Pay Any Day program, okay? You as the employer should really take a look at implementing this into your business. So what is the Pay Any Day? How does it work? So basically, this is a no-cost program for employers. The caveat is that you got to get your employees to opt in, and I believe most employees would want to opt in. Opting in means they get a bank account and a Visa debit card through a certain provider. And how the Pay Any Day program works is basically hours worked, they can advance or they can get paid for 50% of hours worked. They go in today, they can get at the end of the day, they can click their app, they can get 50% of hours worked on their paycheck. So they can do it. They don't have to do it, they can do it. But what we know is statistics show that the hourly workers are, if an unforeseen occurrence happens in their life, most of them couldn't go to their bank and get $400. So it's a paycheck to paycheck world we're living in. And how do we combat this great resignation, employee turnover, people calling in sick? Well, a lot of people, let's just say they had a busy weekend. They went out and had a couple drinks and they enjoyed their weekend, and Monday rolls around. They know they're not going to get paid for another Friday or 10 days from now. I'm just going to call in sick. Well, if they had the Pay Any Day program, they would think twice. Well, I can go into work today and get paid 50% of my hours worked. So this is a phenomenal program. Not to mention, if you're the employer that offers this, there are statistics that show that this program will retain your workforce a lot longer, but they're going to be more happy, right? Because they're able to manage their payroll. So this is a great tool for you, the employer, to look at doing. Once again, no cost for you. It's just a really kind of a no-brainer to implement and roll into your organization for not only hiring, for retention, and for overall happier work staff. Thanks for watching this episode. I'm just bringing up-to-date news for you, what's going on with the high turnover, the resignation tsunami, as the media is putting out there. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode. I hope to see you on future episodes. And feel free to subscribe below and a booking link below if you want to have a conversation about the services our company offers to help retain and attract employees, save you money. We have a series of flagship programs that we offer, and most of them are no-cost type of programs that you can implement to run a more efficient business, increase efficiencies, increase the bottom line at the end of the day. So thank you for watching Expense Savvy Show. I'm your host, Bo Eckstein, and have a great day.